Yahoo! Hello, hello, hello mga masters and mga ka-G! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning po sa inyong lahat dyan sa Pilipinas at sa buong Asian countries. At kung sama kayong napalop ng ating daigdig, ay hayaan nyo muna kami ni G, the green girly cutie patuti iguana, na batiin po kayo ng good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening, at good night na po sa mga ready ng matulog. At welcome po sa ating last day of our topic, which is what happens to our body if we drink soda every day. Ngayon po at for the past 3 days po ay na-discuss po natin ang mga effects ng soda, short-term and long-term effects ng soda. At ngayon po ay tatapusin natin on how we can avoid, paano natin i-avoid ang pag-take ng soda. So, natapos na po natin, we discussed ang mga short-term effects. Of course, short-term is energy boost. And then eventually the energy goes down. So, meron siyang skyrocketing energy and goes down. And of course, ang long-term effect niya, a few of the long-term effects is belly fat. It can cause belly fat. And of course, dangerous po siya, increasing the likelihood of heart diseases, and of course, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and breast cancer. Okay, so and then of course, kidney diseases, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. So dami po siyang makakos ang long-term effects of drinking soda every day. Okay, and detrimental consequences niya, marami din siyang problema. Makakos, isa sa mga leading causes dito po sa US. And of course, not just the US, but all over the world, because soda is also very common all over the world. Okay? And how to cut back on soda, na-discuss din natin yan. Tatapusin natin ngayon. So, sabi dito is if you really like caffeine, because soda contains caffeine, there's a lot of alternatives like to take matcha, sparkling coffee, to replace your soda habit. Do not do it if you're experiencing headache. So if you're having headaches, wag muna kayong magpalit. Okay? Which is not unusual. Marami kasi nagkakaroon ng withdrawal symptoms or syndrome. Okay? So when you quit soda, there's some unusual na mga symptoms or syndromes, or any other drinks with caffeine in it, for the matter. So if in this case you are not just drinking soda but you're drinking a lot of caffeinated beverages and then you quit, so you have headaches, and that's one thing that is uncommon. Marami pong nagkakaroon ng ganyan. So to avoid getting headaches, sabi po ni Angelo na doctor, okay, she recommends cutting back on caffeine. So mag-cut back ka lang ng caffeine slowly. Slowly lang po, hindi biglaan. Okay? Since caffeine is a stimulant, you need to be careful to avoid other beverages other than sodas that can contain caffeine or similar stimulants like matcha, green tea, chocolate, and mate. Okay? So, you have to be careful if you're trying to cut back on soda, on caffeine. Ang mga matcha, ang green tea, and chocolate, they have caffeine already. So you have to be careful on taking on them. Okay, if you're used to drinking soda every day and you wanna quit, and cold turkey, ibig sabihin is on the spot ay mag-quit ka, Angelone says you might feel more tired because you aren't getting that hit of caffeine that you used to have. Okay, so medyo nagdepend po ang katawan mo sa caffeine before, and eventually nag-quit cold turkey ikaw. So ang mangyayari po dyan is you will have a very, very low energy level. So, because there's no more caffeine, wala ka ng hit ng caffeine. Okay? So, eat regularly throughout the day to maintain energy that includes between meals or snacks with protein and fiber-rich carbohydrates. Yan po ang sabi ni Avalone. So, kailangan po kumain ka po ng 3 meals a day. For me, on my opinion po, is I don't recommend snacking. So, all you have to do is just eat 3 good meals a day. So, 7 to 8 in the morning. 'Di ba? Yan po yung ating topic for a while. Matagal pa nating topic yan. So, 8 or 7 to 8 in the morning is the best time to eat breakfast because our stomach is active at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, what are we going to eat? Ano ba supposed to be yung kakainin natin? So, 30% on the left side, let's say 30% is vegetables and 20% is fruits. And on the other side is 30% darker grains, whole grains, and 20% proteins. Diyan ka po mag-focus. Eat 3 meals a day. 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, that's the best time to eat your lunch because that's the time the body needs to replenish again. And then, let's say 5 to 7 or 6 to 8, somewhere around there, as long as 8 o'clock in the evening, no more food. Okay? Why? Because we have to give at least 2 hours for our digestive system to work before we lay down. Okay, we're supposed to be on bed by 10 o'clock. Okay, so make sure to eat 3 meals a day, and then try to avoid drinking liquids with your food. I have been lecturing this for a long time. The reason why is because we have to let the enzymes work. The enzymes' purpose is to break down or metabolize and break down food into nutrients. So what happens is if you drink liquids with your food, you're going to dilute the enzymes. So you have to give an hour interval. So let's say, for example, you drink at 5 to 6 in the morning. That's around the time that you drink. It's just 1 glass, or the best thing I recommend in the morning is, of course, 1 cup of warm water. You mix 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with the mother, and a tablespoon of raw organic honey, local from your area. Okay, so I have discussed that several times, and just make sure try to follow that because those are very important, especially for the digestive system. Especially if you got messed up, your digestive system was messed up because of the soda. Okay, soda is very very acidic, and that it destroys the gastrointestinal tract juices. All right, so what happens next is you have to make sure you eat 3 meals a day. You drink 1 hour before, 1 hour after. So then when you drink at 5 or 6, your drink, wait for 1 hour. So 7 to 8 is the best time to eat your breakfast. Okay, so when we say 7 to 8, make sure to spend time, chew your food really, 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 really well. We have 32 sets of teeth, so we have to to chew the food at least 30 times before swallowing. That's one of the golden rules in eating. The reason why is because chewing is the first process of digestion wherein it stimulates your digestive system to work. First thing is you produce your own saliva when you chew, and then your gastric juices start to produce. Gastric juices needs to be very acidic or highly acidic. So when food enters your stomach, the food will be burned and churned and processed properly because of the acidity of the gastric juices. You can't make your gastric juices uh, alkaline because it will hurt when the food enters the stomach air premises. And of course, you cannot make it more than what the digestive pH is. So make sure that the apple cider will really help a lot because that has almost the same pH level with our gastric juices. Okay, so that's very important, mga masters and mga ka-G. The reason why I'm teaching this is because we have to make sure we understand how our body works properly, so we will be able to um, address the root of the problem because that's the purpose of naturopathic health. Okay, so make sure uh, that it's to drink plenty of water. Of course, drink a lot of water. So you have to drink your water 1 hour before and 1 hour after, and we have to have at least 6 to 8 glasses or 2 liters regularly of liquids or water. So 3 liters is the maximum. You cannot drink more than that because that can also cause overhydration. Okay, so this habit may help you feel more alert and more energy while avoiding afternoon slumps. Angelone emphasized that it is important to replace your soda with something. Since soda are sources of caffeine and fluid, it is important to be sure to replace fluids with other fluids when cutting off or cutting back on caffeine. Okay? Otherwise, you may experience symptoms of dehydration, including fatigue, dizziness, irritability, dry skin, and dry mouth, sabi po ni Angelone. Okay? Transitioning soda from any everyday drink to a sometimes drink isn't easy, but making the switch would benefit the health, but both immediately and down the road. All right, mga masters, every time you drink a can of soda, you have to drink 32 glasses of liquids at 7.0 pH. Remember that. It doesn't matter if it's regular or diet soda because your blood pH drops to 2.8 when you drink a can of soda. Okay, so please make sure to avoid soda. Remember, you have to drink 32 glasses of water per every glass or per every can of soda in the same day to replace or to make sure that your blood pH doesn't get uh, acidic. Anyways, thank you so much. And of course, I would like to thank you, everyone, for supporting me last night on my live. And of course, yesterday afternoon. And of course, to everybody that joined and to all that sang and supported the Premier Marathon, the whole Premier Marathon of Bahay Kulitan for 8 hours. And of course, for the joining Ate Marites Tipudan on her birthday. This is your one and only G and Master Worm. God is great. Yahoo!